Welcome back to the Project Lawn. And if you guys have been following along, you would know that me and this lawn, well, we have a complicated relationship. The homeowner ended up sodding last fall. We overwintered, and today we're gonna be tackling one of the most important problems with any lawn, that's proper watering. To give you a general recap of the lawn, well, I wanna say that I'm surprised, but I'm really not. So here's what happened. Homeowner shut off the water early last fall, and we almost got no water throughout the winter. And then he decided to upgrade his sprinkler heads, and now they're not working. So now I've got a lawn that's thirsty brown and sitting on a broken irrigation system with no contractor in sight that's got time to fix it. So the grass, luckily, it's not dead. It's bluegrass, super resilient. So I put fertilizer to wake it up, but we need the water on it. With no rain in sight, the fertilizer, it's gonna start burning. Needs water, and it needs it now. So I've got a bit of a workaround. Water is priority number one. Now here's where it gets interesting. I've actually had the Aiper IrriSense at my house, and I put it through its paces. Fantastic product. And when Aiper sent me the new IrriSense 2, and I'm standing here looking at this broken irrigation system, this ended up being perfect for the situation. This thing, it's a smart sprinkler that reaches up to 39 feet in every single direction. It covers about 4,800 square feet per placement, and this lawn is about 3,800 square feet. Now, due to the shape and the angles, I'm probably gonna end up having to do two maps, but it's easy peasy. And the best part is, I'll get this done quick, without a single trench, without a contractor, and without waiting on sprinkler repair. Setup, it takes about 15 minutes. It's basically a whole sprinkler setup in one compact unit. But let's get to the installation. Now, the Aiper IrriSense 2, it's fantastic for a couple of reasons, especially in a backup situation like this. This is hard to beat. But if you live in a region that traditionally doesn't have sprinklers or may not need sprinklers 9 months out of 12 months, this is an all-in-one sprinkler system, meaning it's got the valve, it's got electronic timers, everything that you would possibly need, and the setup is ridiculously easy. Not to mention, if you're looking for something that is environmentally friendly, that's going to use less water because you're putting the water exactly where it needs to be, that's exactly where this device is awesome, because we will have no more wasted gallons and gallons of water on the sidewalk or where it doesn't need to be. Not to mention, it's zone capable as well, which we'll get into in just a little bit. But this is how easy it is. We literally are going to pick an area in the lawn that works. We're going to punch it into the soil like so. We're going to connect it to an available power source. Then you have to have a water line, albeit a hose. Now, I'm putting this one in the middle just because I want to optimize the amount of space that it's going to take care of. But there's a couple of ways that you can look at this. It's capable of spraying 39 feet in any direction, 316 degrees with its adjustable head on it. So you can get really creative on placement. I could technically put it in one of the corners and just have it and square the design off. You get to pick your own design. So this is absolutely fantastic. And that's it. That completes the setup. Now I'm gonna get in the software. I'm gonna create my design here. Let's let it rip, tater chip. Installation's done. Took me about 10 to 15 minutes. And as you saw, you literally just connect the dots and then you can start watering. But before I get into the scheduling part of the IrriSense 2, I kind of want to explain exactly how watering functions and how it should work, because this is where most homeowners, they get it wrong. They basically set a timer, they forget it. They think if you just set it for 20 minutes, 3 days a week, all season long, you're going to be totally fine. But that's not exactly how it works. So here's what I need you to understand. The soil, it's a reservoir. It basically needs about 3 to 6 inches of water saturation in it at all times for the grass to draw from. Now, as we get into the summer, what happens is that water is going to start evaporating and depleting that reservoir. So the amount of time that you need to put on your lawn is indicative of how many inches of water we have evaporating from the soil. And we're in essence just replacing that. So this time of the year here in my mountain region, I need about 1/2 inch of water because temps are mild. Evaporation's low and rainfall, it's still going to be doing a lot of the work. But by July, that's going to climb up to 1 3/4 inches per week because it's going to be about 90 degrees and rainfall, it drops off almost completely. And the atmosphere is still pulling a lot of moisture out of the soil fast. And that's the bell curve. Low in the spring, peaks in the summer, back down in the fall. And that's your irrigation schedule for the entire season. Now, here's why the IrriSense 2, it's perfect for this. Instead of programming a timer and guessing how many minutes you need, you tell it exactly how many inches of water that you want to put down. It does the math, it handles the distribution, and it automatically adjusts around rainfall so you never overwater your lawn. Now I'm starting this lawn at about 1/2 inch per week to activate the fertilizer that we put down to start building that reservoir. And I'm going to show you exactly how to set that up right now. Now, as far as the application goes, setting this up in the app takes about 2 minutes. You map your zone directly on the screen. I drew out the first half of this lawn. It's roughly about 3,200 square feet. Saving is the south lawn. So when I'm ready to move the unit to the second position, I'll just pull up, redraw that section, and I'm watering the front half without starting from scratch. And the scheduling is where this thing really gets set apart from every other sprinkler on the market. You're not setting minutes, you're setting inches. So I'm dialing in 1/2 inch this week to activate the fertilizer. I can literally go on the homepage and hit the start button in about 2 seconds. And the IrriSense 2 figures out how long it needs to run to hit that number based on your water pressure. The built-in rain sensor means that if we get real rainstorms, it automatically cancels the day's schedule. After about 5 minutes of continuous rainfall, it's a set it, walk away, let it work type of scenario. But the coolest part is it's also going to figure out how much rainfall was there and then reassociate it. But let's dive into some of the other settings. We've got our records, we've got map management, you've got sprinkler management, and this is where things get interesting. You have a standard nozzle and then you have a jet nozzle, which is suitable for lower water pressures and low flow conditions. You've also got your solution management, which this is interesting. IrriSense came up with a micronutrient pack that you can purchase directly from them and literally fertilize your lawn through the IrriSense 2. And we're going to get into that more as the season progresses. But overall, this app is super easy. In the lower left-hand corner, we can deal with scheduling, and it's as easy as just hitting the plus button. I'm going to select my region, being the lawn south. I want to water twice a week at this point, and my water consumption rate, because I want 1/2 inch per week, I'm going to put it 0.3, and then I'm going to choose the start time, and we get the least amount of wind starting at about 10 a.m. So we'll start that there at 10:30, and then I'm going to repeat that weekly until I have to adjust. It is really that fast. Now, here's the coolest part. Let's just talk about right now where I'm trying to create that reservoir of water. I can select on my lawn south, select 1/2 inch of watering, hit the start button, and we're off to the races. So we've talked about the mapping, we've turned it on, you've seen it run for a little bit, but exactly how does this thing work? Well, it's actually pretty genius. They put a valve system on the inside of the machine. It takes the water pressure from the hose, it regulates it. Then it's got what's called even rain technology. So the amount of water that we're getting down here is less than the amount of water that we're getting up here. So in essence, it's putting out water like rain would, even across the board. So by my observation, what I've noticed is you don't want to get too OCD with the mapping process on being on the exact line where it needs to go. Because from what I've seen is the Aiper is going to do a long throw, a medium throw, and a short throw. And it really just does that so it avoids lines of drought in your lawn and so that it properly covers the entire area. So we talked a little bit about this before, but you have the availability with the IrriSense 2 to spray in a linear pattern where you have garden areas. It's a great feature. It was really easy to map out. I did it just the same way we would mapping an area, except for we did it in one linear line. So let's get into my favorite part of the segment, which is going over the pros and the cons of owning the IrriSense 2. But it is genuinely cool. First, it's completely portable. Even if you already have a dedicated irrigation system, this thing, it makes a legitimate backup or even a supplemental unit. But second, you can put the water exactly where it needs to go. You're not just spraying in a circle and hoping for the best. You're drawing the map out of your specific area in the application, and the unit, it executes on that shape. And third, if you have a separate garden area that needs completely different watering strategy than your lawn, you can also set those up as individual zones within the same map, up to 10 zones in one map. Lawn on one schedule, garden beds on another, shrubs on another, all managed from one unit. And that's genuinely cool, and nothing else in this price range does that. Now let's talk about the Gen 1 versus the Gen 2, because I've tested both of them at my own house. But the Even Rain technology that is now TUV certified, and I can tell you from personal experience, the certification is backed up in the real world. And I did a full water output cup test on the Gen 1 last season and also this one, where you place a bunch of cups in the entire area. But how it works is we distribute like size even cups in the entire area. We run a cycle on it to see how much water output is. This thing legitimately put out as much water as it says it does, and it works. But to top it off, they added the nutrient dispenser as the fourth function, and this is a big deal. The original IrriSense was a 3-in-1. This one dispenses nutrients directly through the system while it waters, and Aiper sells their own product specifically designed for what it called soil pulse, and I'm going to be testing that separately. I'll report back on that for sure. But the fact that this thing can feed and water your lawn simultaneously in one automated cycle, it's genuinely cool, and it's a new concept in the portable space. And on the hardware side, it'll reach 4,800 square feet per placement, 15-minute install. It works with any standard garden hose, no trenching, no contractor, no permits. And for a lawn like this one where the irrigation system's down and you need water now, it's genuinely the fastest professional solution that's available. Now, the honest cons: wind. It's wind. Like any above ground sprinkler, if you've got a gusty day, you're gonna lose some distribution accuracy. It's not necessarily an IrriSense problem, that's just a physics problem. So you gotta plan your cycles for calm mornings. You'll be just fine. And if your lawn runs larger than 4,800 square feet per zone, you're making multiple placements like I'm gonna be doing here. Not a deal breaker, but worth knowing going in. Now, as far as price goes, the IrriSense 2 runs at $499. And I know that sounds like a lot for a sprinkler until you remember this replaces a controller, a valve, multiple sprinkler heads. A contractor installed irrigation zone for this size lawn runs anywhere between $3,500 to $5,000. So the math isn't even close, but it's also good to know that Aiper backs it with a 2-year warranty. So as for me, on a project lawn like this where homeowners need something simple, fast, and easy, this is exactly the kind of situation the IrriSense 2 was built for. It really saved us on this lawn. Broken system, grass that needed water now, and with contractors that are weeks out from being able to fix their irrigation system, out of the box, we connected the hose, mapped, running 15 minutes, and we'll check back in on this lawn as the season progresses and show you what consistent, precise watering does to this Kentucky bluegrass that's been run through the ringer. So if you want to check out the IrriSense 2, as I mentioned before, I'll post the link of the product in the description of the video. In the meantime, guys, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to hit me up down in the comments down below. You know I'd love to help you guys out. Till next time, guys, the Pest and Lawn Ginja. We're slaying lawns.